Yeah, I came here. I came here because I wanted tinsel or something in the car. So I came to I'm over by the Dollar Tree, by Costco, Palm Desert. And I wanted something that, like, was in the car and reminded me completely of Christmas. I was like, for the last 2 weeks, I just want to feel drenched in Christmassy feeling. Because, our family's going all out at the Island of Gods, at our houses and more. Although the biggest house where we're going all out for Christmas is the Point Loma one. And here I'm still the degraded poor nothing, so they can control the technology and abuse it, blah, blah, blah. But see, I can put my omnipresence. So I can make my omnipresence look like this and switch. I could switch my omnipresence into here and try to make sure they just don't see me zipping in and out. A few times they could see through video stalking spyware shit that it looked like I zipped in and out. So I try to work on it so they think I'm always just stuck and poor and blah blah blah. They're winning. But see, I can put my omnipresence over here and then put my real self over at all the houses to enjoy hanging out with the family. And then, like I said, the Island of Gods are going all out and having a really big fun Christmas. So it's really, really fun stuff. So, but I try to just tell people whatever I see or hear, because normally it ends up being something that makes sense. Like, why would I think tires on a truck have something to do with some Yucca Valley husband guy? Well, because you never know. This one time, I could have swore I felt a certain person that I had been looking for connected to an engine. And it turns out the person I was looking for normally was never connected to an engine for any reason. And they were connected to the engine that day, and my powers were feeling them connected to the engine that day because they were helping a friend who knows how to fix engines. and it traced back to my friend, and I found out why. So yeah, I was like, I feel my friend. I can feel the amazing soul of my friend on this damn engine. I know I'm not crazy. My powers feel my friend on this engine. And sure enough, it was because he was helping his friend who knows how to fix engines. And you would have never known why he felt connected to the engine, because he don't know how to fix cars or nothing. So why would he be touching somebody else's engine? Like, unless maybe he was helping them because they got stuck on the side of the road or something. So I just let my powers say what my powers pick up on. And usually, you got to put it together or whatever. Just like I could have swore I heard a car talking. Cars ain't gonna be talking. So there was either some kind of video camera, like those stupid Ring video things. Somebody had some kind of car equivalent ringtone door thing, and they could see me and were talking or thinking or something, or something was going on. Or sometimes people are talking or thinking in the car, and I'm not fixated on whether there's an actual person in the car. So I go, what the hell? A car's talking? Who's talking? What is this? And I'll have to gravitate towards the car, and I'd have to use my powers to see if somebody's in the car, because like their windows are so black and dark. I don't know if anyone's in the car. And normally gods are well cultivated in their powers not to like be nosy unless there's a reason. So see, you got to use your powers, focus, and realize, oh, there's somebody in a car thinking. But if you didn't know that, you'd be like, wow, the car's talking, or something among all these cars is talking at me. But, I like to say things out loud because, like, it helps me to figure out what my powers are dangity doing. Or, like, what was connected to what that made me think such weird things were going on. Because, see, if I don't put it all together, I have been stalked. I am stalked more all the time. So I'll get paranoid or uncomfortable. And death, I guarantee death does not like to be paranoid or uncomfortable. So I'll get all weirded out. So see, when I saw all those trucks connected to some Yucca Valley husband guy, I need to understand why my powers feel trucks connected to him and what it's all about. And how the hell those trucks would be near a relative. Or like, I have to put it all together up here to figure out what the hell was going on. So I just feel better as a god and I don't get whacked out in the brain because everything seems to be stockier around me. But, I was gonna announce something and I forgot what it was. There was something I was gonna say, or somebody I was supposed to answer. Oh, give me a minute. I picked these ones, blue and red, with little snowmans. I have to feel Christmassy overloadedly. I can't be just driving around. And it makes you feel funner. Makes you more excited if they get a miracle. If they qualify for a miracle, if they're going to get a miracle, like, you want something overly Christmassy to celebrate that God, the power God, miracle God. I was like, I have to get something because I had those little necklaces, but they broke and fell off. What was I going to say? It was something people would want to know. It was something people would want to know. Something people would want to know. Oh, San Diego Sharps. All of you at the San Diego Sharps have seen me everywhere throughout Sharps San Diego. And you didn't know, is this Jesus? Is this an angel? Because I didn't have time to tell you anything. So you're Sharps in San Diego, the Sharps Hospital, San Diego. And one of you is a doctor. So you're a doctor in Sharps, San Diego, and you saw me hovering over a surgery patient. It was just me. You didn't know if it was an angel, if it was their spirit coming out of their body. Like, you just saw a ghost hovering over the surgery. Yeah, it was just me. And then Sharps Hospital, you are another doctor. And you had a patient that should be dying, and you couldn't find any evidence of them dying anymore, but didn't want to tell them that they're not dying. And when you sat there at the desk and you were thinking, but they were dying and I can't find the evidence that they're dying, what's going on? You saw a ghost walk right by you. It was just me. I was on my way to a surgery down the way, and a miracle that was needed. And I passed right in front of you to put the power of God in you because you are going to be in a very impossible medical emergency situation soon. Again, Sharps Hospital, and you are you're like a bigwig. Some kind of doctor person bigwig or something. And you had to give bad news about a loss. And then all of a sudden a ghost walked by, but it was just me. And then the person that had died suddenly wasn't dead. It was just me. So, and there's quite a few others of you, but I know if I tell you guys that many stories, you're going to know that everything that has been happening recently was probably just me. And yeah, it was just me in the Sharps Hospital.